Hello, everyone. I am so excited to have yet another interview about sales every day and the impact it can have on your business. And joining me today is Veronika Matysova. Thank you for being here with me today and talk about your sales funnel.
Thank you for having me here. I always love interviews with you and you know it.
It's great to have you here. And in a recent workshop that I did, now it's, it's almost a week since we did the workshop. People were very excited because, we got numbers from several participants, and these numbers are very impressive. And they prove that, like Lona said during the workshop, you'd be a fool not to have a funnel. I love that quote. So the numbers are there. We know that this works, but people want to know, what is it? What is actually in the funnel? And that's why you are here today, because you were able to provide us with a lot of detail upfront for the workshop. So I had that, and we want to share that here today again. So first of all, can you tell people what you do before we dive into your funnel?
Sure. So my name is Veronika. I'm a book coach. I teach people how to write a book. First, I started with just fiction books, but last year I expanded upon demand to include even non-fiction books. So I have a basically portfolio of, I offer any book you want to learn to write, I can teach you. So this is what I do now. And thanks to Sigrun, I have really clear funnel how to go from the first idea to the very end, which is really pretty exciting. So
yeah, and you originally joined Kickstart, and you already had a program. You had a 10-week program.
Yes, before Kickstart, I was doing kind of working spaghetti marketing, which is what you teach as something that you can keep your head above water by, but it's not the ideal situation. So I was leaving my job and I was ready to make living, the low possible way, but it was okay. But it wasn't what turned out to be after Kickstart and after Sales Every Day and all those programs that you offer, because you know that since I discovered you, I never missed any program you offered. So
that's very true. That's very true. So you had this program, this 10-week program, and then in Kickstart you created a 4-week free, like a starter program. We call it a starter program. But it's been some time since you were in Kickstart and you've moved on. So what is today your signature program?
I took the 4-week course that I created in Kickstart and I put it together. I didn't have a longer program. I had shorter programs, but like many of them, I think I had like 4 courses before I joined Kickstart. And that was exactly what's not good, because every 3 months you have to create something new, you have to sell it again and so on. So in Kickstart, I created a 4-week course. And then I put together bits and pieces from the previous programs, and I created 12-week course, which is now the signature course, the basic of the most important thing in my funnel.
Yeah,
it's called K90, like book in Czech is beginning with K.
Yeah.
So it's book in 90 days, and my funnel leads, everything leads to it. So basically, this is the most important thing in my.
Yeah, that's exactly the point that I want to make with our talk today, is that everything leads to your signature program. And even before you have a funnel, if you are launching or interviewed or whatever, everything leads to the signature program. But what's so beautiful with the funnel is actually you design it so that people go faster through the process and actually get it, and you do not have to do so much education once the program is in front of them. Okay, so you took parts of Kickstart and parts you had before, 3-month program, write your book in 90 days, doesn't matter if it's fiction or nonfiction, and that's your signature program. So designing your funnel, how did you go about that? Obviously you were using Sales Every Day process, but you had to think about, okay, here's my signature program. you have to reverse engineer how you get people in the funnel. What did you think would be the first thing to get them into the funnel?
Well, exactly, because before Sales Every Day, I didn't have a freebie. I tried various freebies, but like I didn't really know how to do it. So I like had it out there for like a week and nobody really wanted it. And it was, I just gave up on freebie. And then during sales,
I have been exactly in the same position. So I find it so funny is that for years, actually, before I created my own program, I would have freebie after freebie. They would be out there for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I was never completely happy. And it's so interesting that you say that, because I think Sales Every Day makes people actually think about what is a good freebie. If I just quickly talk about the freebies that I had, it was like how to do retreats or mindset or like, all kinds of things. And I'm like, this doesn't lead necessarily people to Kickstart. So thank you for sharing that.
But it was even the frustration was growing, because the first thing you always hear is you have to have a beginning of the funnel, the freebie. And I didn't have it. So I felt like I have a great holiday resort hotel, but I begin from the 5th floor and I don't have a staircase. I don't have a ladder there. So like you have to fly to the balcony or something, and it wasn't easy. So basically, I remember it was one of the Zooms or something. I don't know how it was composed, the Sales Every Day, but I remember I finally knew. It was like, epiphany. I knew what my freebie would be.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the freebie yet. It turned into the appetizer. Because what you said, because it was gradual. You said freebie has to be quick. It has to be easily consumed. It has to be big value. But it basically, since it's for free, it shouldn't be too big a value. And it wasn't easy for me to do that. So I thought I had the perfect freebie. It was 5 short videos, like a mini course, how to plan out the book. And it, like, people said, like, it's too much. And then I said it, I don't know, to you or someone from your team. And then you said, because it's like, it's for free. So make it appetizer, make it very little money, and people will find it very easily done. I was like, really? And I did it because, like, if you say, I don't know, whatever, do somersaults, I will do it because I know it works. So I did it, and people now love it because they pay $9 for it. So they download the freebie.
They like it even better. They like it even better than when it was a freebie.
Yeah, much better, because the freebie now is 21 steps of writing the book from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
This appetizer is 5 steps made into those videos. So it's like you really need to devote like 20 minutes to it. It's not like, you go to the toilet and read it. It's really something
you have to sit down. Yeah.
But like, I have such great like testimonials, or how do you call that? Like the people that go through it and they say, this is so great, and for so little money. And I was like, yeah, even when it was for free, it wasn't so amazing. So it's really interesting.
Yes. That is exactly the point. Yes. When people invest, even if it's just $9, they feel like, hey, I bought this, now I have to watch it, versus.
And it's a good deal. Yes.
Yeah.
Plus, you also said, like, make it even simpler, or somebody from your team, but it was in Sales Every Day. And I was like, how can I make this even simpler? It's like 5 videos, which have every 3 minutes, like every video is like 3 minutes. How can I make this simple? And you were like, yeah, you can always make it simpler. And then I was, yeah, actually I can. And that works. So basically, I feel now this is the free. I mean, I've been thinking about more freebies now, but this will be the main freebie that logically follows into the K90 through the appetizer.
So basically, your first freebie idea turned out to be too meaty. People would download it, obviously, but not necessarily watch it. When you charge for it, and how did you know that the new freebie would work? Did you just try it out? Did you ask people?
I think because you showed this kind of freebie, I remember like your pictures it was like PDF, but not like 1 page. It's like 6 pages or something. There's some food for thought, something that even by reading the introduction, you get something of it. And then there's some concrete steps, do this and do this and do this. So I like mirrored what you did into my, so I kind of knew it worked for you, it will work for me, and it does. So when I put it out and I promoted, for the first some time, I promoted only organically.
Yeah.
And I got about 700 downloads organically before I finally made the Facebook ads, because like everything takes me longer than it should. But now, even with the Facebook ads, the appetizer is paying for the Facebook ads. So it's not like yet profitable, like I'm not rich from it, but like
No.
it's paying the Facebook ads. So
Yeah.
I'm
You're getting the leads for free. And that's the whole point of this funnel. We call it the cash machine because, you know, when you get leads for free, when you get contacts on your email list for free, you can send emails and try to sell them over email. You can launch. So yeah. So what is the next plan for the funnel? So when are you launching next time?
my next launch, I do always once a year, the beginning of the, because the funnel is really from the small thing to the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So my main launch is in August. Actually, I will move it from September to August because I'm in the first week of September, and people who have kids, their mind is elsewhere and so on. But the program is in September. But my aim now is with the Facebook ads to have like 2,000 more contacts, so that the database is really bigger before I start launching again.
Yeah, yes. And you have grown your launches massively even before you had a funnel. So I'm excited to see what happens now when people have more time that they can spend with you.
Yeah, well, actually, I have so many ideas still. So even after listening to your workshop on Monday and Tuesday, you said I think it was you who said you can have more funnels. I think you even showed, I think one of my Czech colleagues, like Kaya Romashkova, maybe she has more funnels.
Yeah.
I was like, immediately something started to turn in my head, some little wheels, and it said like, oh, maybe you can also have it. And I realized I have a program which doesn't fit anywhere. So it can be evergreen. It's not directly leading to the K90, but it can be, you know, side program. So before we now have this interview, since I already put the makeup on and stuff, I started to record it. So I even prepared. So I'm in the middle of recording. So when you finish, I will continue to record it. I even have ideas for articles for my blog and how to present it. So it will be my second funnel, which doesn't exist yet, but I have a birthday next Tuesday. So I want to make it as a birthday offer. So I think it should it's brand new. It's like it's idea which was born like 3 hours ago. So, but I'm in the middle of doing it already. So
fantastic. I love it. I love it. That's why it's so great to, like you say, we have also a lot of people who have been in all my programs. They attend the workshop, and we have people from Red Circle so excited to join Sales Every Day because they see what others are doing. And you can totally have a funnel like Carolina had the funnel going on for 4 months. And first, when I heard it, I thought, oh, maybe it stopped working or the Facebook ads didn't working. And she said, no, the plants are no longer available. It's winter. So I was like, oh, okay, good idea. But, you know, let's say you launched only once a year. Maybe one particular funnel is better to run 3 or 4 months before that launch. And then the rest of the year, you spend more of the money on running some other funnels where you can get your money back quicker because you can sell them some other courses.
Yes.
Because it is proven that people tend to buy, most people. We are, you know, we always research this in every launch, and about 50% have only been on the email list for 30 days. So obviously ramping up the funnel when it gets closer to the launch, and maybe dialing it down when you're not launching, but you have other programs you can sell. And if someone, let's say, buys a program in April, 4-week program, they are totally ready to buy something else in August.
Yes. I will have actually a small which basically it will be, I don't know how I will sell it. I will probably sell it mainly by email, but it's for my community. So it's going to be small course, after which I will offer like not pre-launch, but like for a little smaller price, I will sell my signature course already like 3 months ahead at the end of June. But the main launch will be in August, so like 2 months before. So it's again like another opportunity to incorporate something in the funnel
Yeah.
Because it will be directly leading to the main signature course. It will be like course, write your first chapter with me. So
Yeah.
it will have a concrete outcome, but it will make people want more, I hope.
Exactly. Perfect. Yes. And there is so much, you know, I wrote in one of the emails this week, once you have one funnel finished and ready and it's working, it becomes a little bit addictive.
Yes.
Yes. You
I
want
think
another one and you want another one.
what's also addictive is that, like, normally I have people sending me messages like it was great during launch or like during the course itself. But now it's like every day. Every day I find one message like, I'm just downloading your freebie or this appetizer and I just love it. And I put it into my stories, of course, in Facebook and Instagram. So it helps the promotion and it helps my feelings, because like every day someone tells me what I do helps them. So like you feel your life really has a purpose. It's like, this is addictive for me.
Yeah.
You know, each time I would feel like, no, this is something like, because, you know, bad things happen as well, of course. We all have haters, we all have stuff. So each time something happens, I get the message that it's helped. So it's like every day when you have a funnel of something you offer 360.
Yeah. So it's not just sales every day, it's a good feeling or feedback every day from clients, because they're clients, even if they paid only $9, and they are much more likely to buy again. We know that once someone has bought, it's about 15%, like the conversion rate goes from 3% to 15% in the likelihood of them buying something else from you in the future. Yeah.
Great.
So excited for you, Veronika. Thank you so much for sharing. I am excited to hear more about your funnels. We will always be hanging around. You come to another interview and tell us how it goes. Thank you for sharing your sales everyday funnel. Already at the workshop, people found it very inspiring because it was very clear to them how the steps are, and they could see how they could come up with their own funnel. So thank you, and wishing you happy Easter.
Thank you, and to you too.
Bye-bye.